Today, we are reopening the doors to every young man, to every young woman in the South. And we're telling every young man and every young woman that your ambition is valid, that your potential is real, and now you have an infrastructure to support it right here in your community, and that is within your reach. This rehabilitation and extension represents a physical transformation of this campus. You have upgraded spaces, improved infrastructure, expanded capacity. This means more students can be accommodated. It means that the quality of learning, of the learning environment now matches the quality of the education that will be delivered. It means that when a student from Viewfort, or a student from Labrie, or a student from Miku decides to pursue an associate degree, or a bachelor's degree, or a professional certificate, they can do so with dignity and with the access of facility that is worth their aspiration. And for me, as a representative of this constituency, this is not an abstract achievement. By now, you will recognize that this is deeply personal. I think of the parents who come to my office, maybe every Wednesday, and ask me to help them manage their commute. This school, I wanted to change the quality of life for the young men and the young women living in Bruceville, living in the Mang, living in the Bacadere, living in Cantonment, living in Latuni. I wanted to change the quality of their lives. But there is something equally important that I want from Sir Arthur Lewis, from this institution, is the social participation and the social engagement. I want it to be rich, and I want it to be deep. I want you to look at Viewfort South. I want you to look at the environment. Look at the social climate. Look at the cultural climate. Look at the economic activities. Look at what's happening. And I want you to be bold. I want you to be visionary. I want you to look at it, look at the social issues, and I want you to face them head on. I want you to be able to put together plans that will make Viewfort South a better place. This, when you look at the concept of education, education cannot only be about instruction. Education cannot only be about methodology. Education cannot only be about pedagogy. Education has to be transformative. How you look at the community, how you look at what's happening, and say that I'm not only going to teach children, what's hyperflex? High flex. I'm not only going to teach students with this high flex method, but I want the students to look at the community and challenge them on how they're going to change what's happening in the community. So I expect to get a call from Dr. Dilsuk saying, this is our proposal for students for a back-to-school program. This is our proposal for the creative arts. This is our proposal to ensure that students are engaged. This is our summer school program to ensure that students do not engage, do not have summer lost. By the way, don't come this year. I have about 5 running to ensure that there is no summer lost. So this is what I want from Sir Arthur Lewis. Don't just exist. I want you to live. I want you to have life. I want you to have soul. I want you to have heart. And I want you to be brilliant. Sir Arthur Lewis represents the government's modality of thinking. He represents what's at the heart of the government. That this government believes, like I said, education is a great equalizer. That education represents social mobility. It represents economic growth. And you do have the support of your government. You will call me, I might not answer, but then I'll answer in the 3rd, 4th time. I will keep calling. And then I will make that engagement, and then we will see how best we could develop the cultural capacity and the social climate of Viewfort. I want to thank the chairperson of Sir Arthur Lewis, I want to thank the principal of South Louis. I want to thank the staff. I want to thank you for your patience. I want to thank the patience of the staff of the Southern campus.
The reopening of the South Campus is the reintroduction of a renewed promise. A solemn promise to every student, every family, every community in the south of our island that the doors of opportunity will remain open, that excellence will be within our reach, and that no learner will be left behind. The reopening of the South Campus following transformative renovations and bold expansion marks a new chapter for Sir Arthur Lewis Community College and signals a new era. It is an act of faith in our people and a declaration that in St. Lucia, education is accessible, modern, and aligned to our national development priorities. This campus stands as a living expression of SDG 4, which SDG 4 speaks to inclusive and equitable quality education for all. So we at the college are now looking at, and it speaks to that expression, no longer an aspiration set out in a global framework, but a lived reality, and we've seen it. Forged through national vision, sustained institutional leadership, and the power of purposeful partnership. The South Campus has been reimagined from the ground up, reborn as a dynamic, student-centered learning environment that reflects the ambitions of a generation ready to lead. This is not about aesthetics. It's pretty, but it's not about aesthetics. Every renovation, every expansion, and a new facility was a deliberate strategic investment in the future of our learners and our nation. We rebuilt this campus to expand access to tertiary education, reduce geographic and financial barriers, strengthen community engagement, and support the nation's development agenda. This campus is a statement of who we are and a blueprint of our future. It is St. Lucia's declaration that the future belongs to every one of our people. Among the most transformative features of this renewed campus are the smart classrooms. At the end of the session, you will get a view of how our smart classrooms work. The smart classroom brings interactive technology-enabled teaching to the South, ensuring students have access to the same high-quality learning experience available anywhere in the world. We're also looking at high-flex learning, which allows the students to participate in person, online in real time, or online asynchronously, giving them the flexibility to learn in ways that fit their lives. For working students, young parents, and others juggling multiple responsibilities, this flexibility is transformative. It ensures that education adapts to the learner, not the other way around. This is what quality looks like in practice. This is SDG 4 translated into action. This reopening is the result of partnerships at work. The government ministries, Ministry of Education, industry partners, community organizations, regional and institutional partners, especially the CDB, who graciously funded the project. Thank you. Together, they build something greater than any one of them could have achieved alone, because as we work together, a coalition of conviction, united by the belief that investing in education is investing in the very soul of our nation. This is the foundation of lasting national development. By reinvesting in the South Campus, we are closing gaps and dismantling long-standing barriers that have denied too many young people in the South their rightful place in higher education. We are declaring that the students in the South have the same opportunities as those elsewhere in the island. This matters for national development because more students can pursue higher education without the burden of long commutes. Local industries gain access to trained talent within their communities. Families and communities benefit from new skills, new enterprises, and new economic activities. Equity is the most powerful economic strategy a small island nation can pursue. When we lift every learner, we lift the entire country. This renewed campus is designed to prepare learners for the sectors that will shape our nation's future: digital transformation, the green and blue economy, hospitality and creative industries, technical and vocational education, entrepreneurship, and community development. Through modern facilities like smart classroom, high-flex delivery, and strong partnerships, we ensure our programs remain relevant, responsive, and aligned with national priorities. The South Campus is a community anchor. It will serve as a hub for workplace development, youth empowerment, industry collaboration, innovation, and entrepreneurship. It is a place where education meets opportunity, where community needs align with industrial capacity and institutional capacity, and where the college becomes a catalyst for inclusive development. As we reopen this campus, we reopen the imagination of the generation. We reopen the belief that where you come from does not determine how far you can go. We renew the promise of St. Lucia that truly and fully belongs to all of its people. To our partners, thank you for your courage to believe before the building was finished, your willingness to invest before the returns were certain, and your enduring commitment to the young people of St. Lucia. You did not just support projects, you helped shape a future. May this renewed South Campus stand not only as a building, but as a beacon, a testament to what becomes possible when a nation has the courage to invest in its people, boldly, intentionally, and without leaving anyone behind. Let it remind us, everybody and every day, that St. Lucia's future is educated, empowered, and unstoppable.
Today, we gather to celebrate a noteworthy investment in the future of St. Lucia. The reopening of the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College Southern Campus stands as a testament to St. Lucia's vision and an unwavering belief in the transformative power of education. We at the Caribbean Development Bank have maintained a steadfast commitment to education across the region and in St. Lucia. Through projects such as these, we express our continued commitment to promoting national development through social and economic empowerment. The bank has long recognized that continued investment in education and the opportunities provided to students, both youth and adults, in doing this, we are helping to shape a St. Lucia and the Caribbean that is more resilient, more competitive, and more prepared to meet the challenges of a rapidly changing world. The campus is a direct result of that commitment, a tangible symbol of translating national ambitions into opportunities for people empowerment through quality education and training. As we reflect on this moment, we are reminded of the legacy of Nobel laureate and the first president of CDB, Sir Arthur Lewis. Sir Arthur understood perhaps better than most that the true wealth of a nation lies in the development of its people. His pioneering work in development economics emphasized that the importance of investing in human capital as the engine of national development. Today, this campus serves as a beacon to that vision in the south of our island. Notwithstanding this progress, my friends, there is still much work to do. With gross enrollment in tertiary education in St. Lucia around 15% based on the latest reported data, we still have a long way to go in expanding access. CDB stands ready to support this journey to that goal. We applaud the efforts at diversifying the programming offerings of the college to better reflect the labor market needs and urge that this continues to be a primary focus to ensure that tertiary education is not only accessible but relevant to promoting business development, economic growth, and competitiveness. To the students who will walk these halls, this campus was designed and built with you in mind. It represents a belief in your potential, talents, and innate ability to exploit the present to create a meaningful and prosperous future. Here, your ideas will be nurtured, your skills sharpened, your ambitions given room to grow. This campus is designed for the future, in an era defined by innovation and rapid technological change. You are positioned to be exposed to new and emergent technologies which will enhance teaching and learning. Today, the bank reaffirms our commitment to the delivery of expanding quality tertiary education. Excellence must remain the standard. As you move forward into the future, continue to ensure that the programs and subjects offered remain relevant. Teaching is purposeful and impactful, and persons who graduate from this institution are not just equipped with qualifications, but with competence, confidence, and character to lead, to succeed, and to thrive. We at the bank have been honored to be part of this venture, proud to assist in the investment of the people of this nation, grateful to be in a partnership that focuses on the building of an empowered future for the citizens of St. Lucia. Let us continue to honor the legacy of Sir Arthur Lewis by continuing to invest in the people, committed to building a stronger, more resilient, and a more prosperous St. Lucia.